All right. How's everybody doing? We're going to do a quick live stream tonight. Kind of hoping to maybe get a little stuff done here. Talk about whatever anybody wants to talk about. Art, music. If you are online, make sure you say something in the chat. I'm going to crack open my beer or my drink, whatever you're drinking. Let me know. Getting this North Coast Brewing Company, Old Rasputin. Thank you, Corey, for this. Good stuff. He hates it, but I think it's good. All right. Don't expect a lot of people in here today. I was told by quite a few people that if you don't have a lot of subscribers, live streams are kind of pointless. Let me get me a little bit more light. Do I need more light? Let's see what this looks like. Ooh, that's really bright. That's too bright. That's a little better. Yeah. I had a better angle before. I may go back to the other angle. I don't know. I just kind of wanted this one because I can kind of relax a little bit and not worry so much about talking to the camera and all that. And, you know, in other live streams, I plan to do some drawings and paintings and different things like that, where essentially I'm just kind of, I'll have an overhead. I've got the gear to do it, but I wanted to just do this kind of informal tonight and see how that goes. See if we can get some stuff moving. Check the audio. More used to doing this on Twitch, so there's some things that are a little bit different in YouTube, and I'm going to admit this was kind of a rush deal to get this out, for me anyway. So yeah, share what you're drinking in the chat. I was kind of hoping to get some different things going here, but for me, it's about the technical aspects, making sure that things are where I want them to be, kind of what I'm doing, like looking at I'm using a new computer for live streaming this time, and some things are a little bit different. Some of the connections are a little different, and I'm using the MixPre 6 version 2 to do all the audio and sending it to a GH5 and actually running audio through that. So it's all together. There shouldn't be a delay. If there's a delay that you see, let me know. In the playback, I'll check it out too and see what that's like. But Destry is having Bud Light Platinum. And he says, unfortunately. Oh, I had that. That's pretty cool. So cheers. I was just bragging. I don't know how long you were here, Destry, but I was just bragging that the North Coast Old Rasputin, thanks to you. Cheers. Interesting day at work this evening. Lots of conversations. We won't carry them over in this. I almost said podcast. We won't carry them over in this live stream because I think it'd probably break terms of service pretty quick if I did. But yeah, I don't know. Hope the audio is good. Let me know if it's good. Good luck with it. It's gross. It's not. I like it. I thought, honestly, based on what you were telling me at work, I thought that the beer was probably bad. Like maybe it got exposed to too much sunlight or left out too long and the temperatures were just jacked up on it and all that. But it tastes normal. It tastes good. I like it. Good stuff. I'm wondering how much of a delay, there is in all of this, and if the audio is good. Everything looks good on my end, um, but I'm also not listening to what it is on YouTube. So hopefully in the playback, I'll be able to kind of monitor things a little bit and make adjustments for next time. So, all right. So what do we want to talk about on this live stream? It's just a basic drink and chat. So you can ask me anything if you want to, if you have a question about art, oil painting, watercolor, pen and ink, pastel, any of that kind of stuff. I'd be more than happy to discuss it. The camera's out of reach, so I really can't swing around and show you what I've got going on, but this is where I do the podcast. This is actually the setup for the podcast. It's exactly how I do it with Paul. And yeah, thinking about doing some of these this way during the podcast. That way we can do a live recording and everybody can see it and kind of get a feel for how the show works and all that. What are you currently working on painting wise? Well, that's a good question. I wish I might be able to pull that off. Let me see if I can show you. I won't be able to show you the painting because it's on the easel over there, but it's basically a candy jar. And there are some Haribo gummy bear things, candies that are outside the bag, outside the jar. One standing on a Reese cup and all that, and there's an empty Reese package. I'm calling it Raiding the Candy Jar. It's an oil painting, 12 by 16, I think is the size. I think. I'm going to see if I can bring up the reference photo. I don't know if I can or not, but we will see. I've kind of put it aside. I haven't worked on it enough lately, and I do feel pretty bad about that. And I don't know the technical side of things here. I'm still working out the details on how I want to do live streams on YouTube, so there are some things I got to kind of work out and think about how I want to put them together. To be honest with you, I don't know where I put the reference photo. It's supposed to be in my art folder, and it's not in my art folder. I hope it's not on the disk, on the hard drive that, the external hard drive that failed this week. That would be horrible. And the music got really low, man. Kind of dig it. Yeah. So yeah, that's not going to happen. I was going to show you what it looked like, but it's going to take too much in here, and I don't want to be too much dead airspace. I think this is where I need like a producer to help me. I think because I really don't know where I put it. It should be in the art folder. Oh, it is. Good. I found it. Let me see if I can. This is the reference photo. Let me see if I can bring it over here and let you see what it looks like. Let me close a few windows so that everything's not jacked up. All this technical stuff, man. What are you doing? Yeah, that got really weird, didn't it? I have to edit that. I thought that would like hold over, but apparently it did not. Bear with the screen here for a second. I want to change some things. See if I can get it back. There we go. So yeah, that is kind of the, and now I want to fix this. This all worked out good today when I was planning it, but it doesn't look so good now. How's that? That look all right? So what you're seeing here is um, a total mess. That didn't work out so good either. I promise, this is not the first time I've ever done this. Let's see. And it moved again. Really? Got too many drives, too much stuff. Let's go here. There. So yeah, you're seeing a little bit more than that's basically the reference. Right now I've got it done a little bit. I think I might have included some on a recent video. Probably the most recent video. Maybe the do you have what it takes to be an artist video. I think I shared some time lapse of me working on this particular piece. But I'm pretty excited about it. You can see stuff in the background, the Haribo package, the Reese's package, and the bear all kind of hanging out there. It's like they're, plotting to get in there. There's one little bear back here in the corner. I don't know if you can see that very well or not. But he just got out of the bag and feels like he's missing stuff, So yeah, that's what that looks like. Fun stuff, right? Let's see what I got here. Kind of a happy little song, isn't it? So, you writing that book yet? I know. It's, stop it. Can't make up my mind which side I want to put the beer on. And you can't see all my whiskey back here. Beer before liquor makes you sicker, by the way. That's what they say. Who knows? All right, so what am I doing, right? What are these live streams going to be about? So when I was on Twitch, I would do basically drawings and paintings and things, and a lot of that's gone. Twitch takes them down after a while if you haven't done anything for a while, but and I was going to put some out where I could reach them, but I've got everything put away, and I don't want to get up and hunt. I don't want to make you wait for that, but essentially I'll put like a painting on the table right here in front of me, and I'll have an overhead camera so that you can see the work, and I'll have that camera over there so that you can see me and all that kind of stuff, and we'll chat and stuff. On those I'll probably use a lavalier microphone versus this. This is nice because when it's noisy, like the highway, you can't hear it. If there's anybody in the living room watching a movie or running around or whatever, you can't really hear it. So this is a better microphone for that. But I may end up using a lavalier for whenever I do the painting type things, and then I'm hoping to do some things where you can actually see me live painting too. I'll put a camera at the actual at the I'm not even talking good, and I haven't had very much of this yet. Probably put a camera on the easel and then one on me so that you can see what's going on there too. So that might be kind of fun, I think. And the idea is, if I'm putting out 2 produced videos a week, where I just create them and put them out, and then I do 2 videos per month that are produced, and 2 live stream videos per month. I would have 4 every month or 5 every month, just kind of kind of go through and get that kind of stuff done. And on the rare occasion we might do a podcast, right? And put that together where you can watch the recording of a podcast. That's kind of the idea there. Um, Probably won't keep this live stream going very long, but I want to give everybody an opportunity to hop in and see kind of what the live streams are going to look like, and kind of put myself out there so that I can see if I really want to do this or not. If it's something you think would be cool, let me know. If you're watching the replay on this, make sure you put a comment down below. Let me know you'd like to see these, and obviously you hit. You don't have to do it, but it'd be good if you subscribe to the channel. That way you get notified when I go live, and all of that. Eventually, I'll figure out good ways of letting everybody know that I'm going to go live, and kind of go that route. This song is pretty bad. Let's go to the next one. I'm not saying this is much better, but I don't want to say that music's terrible. I'm a subscriber of Epidemic Sound, so they, I think it's pretty good, honestly, for what you pay for it and all that, because there's sound effects too, all that. This is not sponsored. Kind of wondering how much delay I have. When I look at the monitor to see what's going on, it's almost like we're about, I don't know, 4 to 5 full seconds behind, but it's probably okay. And I was talking a little bit about gear in the beginning. My old computer used to have a lot of drop frames, and it was one of the things that really kind of got me off of Twitch. I was like, man, the quality's just not good. I'm getting frustrated with things and all that, and I got this new MacBook Pro with the M1 processor to replace my old MacBook Pro. And keep in mind, my old MacBook Pro was like a 2014 model, so I mean, it was struggling trying to do everything I was asking it to do. This one seems to be doing okay. 0% drop frames. My computer's not working very hard, and all of that. So, kind of happy about that. It seems like it might work out okay. Now, I've only got one camera going, obviously. The other streams I did on Twitch, I had 2 cameras, sometimes 3. So that's kind of that's the technical jargon of it, I guess. And I think this sounds good. I think everything's fine. I did a little bit of testing to see if it would work out okay, and I think it does. Let me know in the chat if it sounds good, if the audio is good, if it's loud enough. I think it is. It sounds good in my head, but again, I'm listening to the recorder, not what you're hearing. So I'm just taking kind of a guess that the sound that you're hearing is good based on some recordings I did this way. So I do appreciate those of you who are here. Let me know what you're drinking if you haven't already. And if you want to have a question about art or anything related to the arts, music, anything, honestly, we can talk about it. I'd have a good time with it. So it is 12:55 a.m. on Eastern Time, for those of you keeping track of that. And I kind of joked around a little bit on Twitter that, even my friends in Europe can have breakfast booze for this. So if you're waking up and you're in Europe, good morning. Still very much in the Twitch mode. This is kind of common for Twitch to just ramble. For YouTube, I don't know. This might be a pretty boring video to watch back after it's all over with, so I'll probably delete these pretty quick. We'll see. I don't know. I'd kind of like to see what kind of a view duration and how many viewers there are after the fact. You know, I might give it 30 days and get rid of it, maybe a week. I don't know. Still new to this YouTube live stream. I do like Twitch. I'm not leaving Twitch because I hate it. I'm just leaving Twitch in terms of what I do, because I think I would serve my subscribers better if I was on YouTube. And I'm not really interested in putting stuff on like Facebook Live, I think is what they call it, stuff like that. I want to focus directly on YouTube. So that's kind of the idea here. Andy Marshall, good to see you in here. How are you doing? I'm doing great, by the way. Thanks for asking. You're one of those who probably could be having a breakfast beer, right? What do we determined this one time. You're what, 13 and a half hours ahead of us. You're like in the future. The crazy kids. Yeah, you're doing the bus life. That's amazing. I'm actually really, really interested in seeing what you and the bus Millie, is that right, Millie, have in store for everybody. 2:30 p.m. there. So you could have an afternoon drink, right? What did you have for the podcast? What was that? Kombucha? Is that right? Not too early for beer. Cheers. But yeah, I don't know how much you heard, Andy, but I'm going to basically try to get some artwork in some of these live streams and just kind of go through the process and share it a little bit. And hopefully these will take off a little bit better than Twitch. Again, I'm not dogging Twitch. I'm really not, because I enjoyed it and the community there is really good. I met a lot of really cool people in my time there, and I wasn't there very long, I will say. It was just, it was comfortable for me. It was easy and it worked, and it made sense, right? Yes, kombucha, non-alcoholic. I don't even know if I can find that around here. I'm afraid if I go ask, somebody, hey, can I get a kombucha or however you say it, they wouldn't know. Kind of like the slang of, hey, let's get a slab of beer. I don't think anybody here would really quite get it. But, yes, YouTube or Instagram Live, I think would be great for you, Andy. Honestly, I think the stuff you do is pretty cool. And I think that's where your audience is. That's my opinion. I had a little bit of difficulty searching artists on Twitch. It's not a real searchable platform, right? So I do want to share my friend Corey. He's in the chat under Destry. At least I think he's still here. He got me this. Let me rephrase that. He purchased it and said it tastes like shit. So he's not. I don't know if I can do that live. Can I say that live? That might have been it right there. I don't know if I can cuss live. I don't know. But anyway, North Coast Brewing Company makes this Old Rasputin Russian Imperial Stout. I absolutely love it. I don't remember what the percentage is on it. Oh, there it is, 9%. So it's fantastic. It's a perfect amount. He thinks it tastes terrible. And I said, hey, I'll buy it from you. Of course, he gave it to me, which he's a stand-up guy. So thank you again for that. That's what the bottle looks like. It's a good little beer. And this is what it looks like. Tasty little thing, isn't it? I think it is. And he says, oh, I'm here. I do appreciate it. Are you drinking anything now? Or are you still nursing the Bud Light Platinum that you cracked open? Nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna be a little bit more open-minded than I used to be when in my younger days. Drink whatever makes you happy. Drink whatever you enjoy. I don't care what you're drinking. It's not my mouth, right? Any questions about art or what I'm up to or anything like that? I'm happy to answer that. And also what I might be doing in the future or what the point of this whole live stream is. That would be, well, I'd be happy to answer that. Andy asks, have you thought about broadcasting your podcast live? That would be a cool way to incorporate the live stream. Actually, I have. Earlier on in this conversation, quickly, I'm going to say probably the first few minutes, I did talk about how I think I want to incorporate more live work. And this studio space I'm in right now is really small, right? That's part of the problem. And if I have a guest and we go visit, live streaming might be a little bit hard because of the whatever internet connection we might have to use, right? But anytime Paul and I, sorry for that plosive, I'm really bad about that when I'm set up like this. Anytime Paul and I are here in the studio, there's a good possibility that I'll set things up like this, where I have a camera like this on me and one on him, and basically do a live recording of the podcast and probably keep it up for a while, maybe a week or two, or probably two, maybe a little longer. Depends on if people really like them. The cool thing about doing it live is you're going to hear everything. Everything that would normally get cut out is going to be live. The only thing I'm worried about, I'm not sure how YouTube handles this in their terms of service or any of that kind of stuff, but Paul and I have a tendency to cuss a lot. At least enough where I don't know that I don't know how it's going to fly on YouTube, and I don't have a way of, beeping it out like right now, it's like, oops, I said something, there is a little bit of a delay. I get that, but maybe there's a technology out there I can use that can do it, but I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I do want to do that. I would like to add some live podcast recordings. I think it'd be fun. I really do. Thanks for the question on that. Jelly Duck, how are you? Man. What do you drink? Are you drinking with us? Throw something in there if you are. Good to see you in here. Good looking honkies in here. How are you? I love that handle. That's fantastic. Peter North. Good to have you. Good to have you. All right, tell me what you're drinking. If anybody's joining us and you're having a juice of some kind, adult juice, other juice, whatever juice, any juice, let me know. I don't know why this keeps getting lower and lower, and I keep, grabbing it. I really don't want it in my face, honestly. Who cares, right? There we go. Now we're starting to grow a little bit. We got some people in here. Thanks for everybody hanging out with me tonight. It's good to see you. Swag is drinking a Mountain Dew. Kill poop. Is that right? Kill poop. Good old Copenhagen. Yes. How are you? See if I'm missing something. I do appreciate everybody. Cameron Flodge, how are you? Good to see you. That is pretty nasty, but whatever you want to do there. That's disgusting, really. Pickled onions and cabana break. Pickled onions. Don't think I've ever had a pickled onion. Fantastic. Anybody have any art related questions? Um, and for the artists in here, I'd like to ask, what are you working on? I'd like to know. And for the algorithm, just for giggles, hit that like button for me. The algorithm seems to like that. If you want to, if you don't, hit the dislike button. I don't care. Um, you know. Yes, us freaks. We are freaks. Um, right now, I am working on a oil painting. One of them. I got a pen and ink I'm working on too, but and I got a couple things laying around that I really ought to be working on, but I'm not doing a very good job of it. But the one that's exciting me right now, and I'm looking at the easel. That's why I keep looking up. Um, there's a it's a it's a candy jar with some stuff in it. I think might have been my latest video. I'm not sure which one it is actually. One of the last couple of videos I put out on YouTube. There's some time lapse in that shows what I'm working on right now. So it's pretty cool. Do I like Among Us? I don't know what that is. Sorry, Swag. I don't really, honestly, I don't know what that is. I'm probably going to feel stupid once I find out what it is and go, oh, yeah, I know what that is now. I get it. But I don't remember. Yeah. Yeah, kill poop. That's, you know. Oh, yeah, Second Elijah. And Crumpet. Yeah, that'd be good. Kind of excited about that. The first one, how long did that first one take? Wasn't it like a couple of months? Almost a year, right? Yeah, that Jelly Duck, you're right. That Procreate app is fantastic. I just got it, so I'm still learning how to use it, and I suck at it. It's but it is so good. It's so realistic. It's amazing what they've done with technology to allow. I mean, it feels real, right? It's almost like you're really working with paint and sketching, and it's fantastic. Really is. I don't think I can play your song, Cameron. I don't. I, I don't know. Especially if you're going through like any kind of service that pays you when people listen to it, um, that will give me a strike. So I can't really do that. So I'm just basically going through um, the service I use to do that. So I know you say it's not copyrighted, but I'd yeah. Um, I have an independent artist friend, and I used some of their music, and they were getting paid by a third party who was putting it out there, and the third party gave me a strike. So anymore, I stray away from anything that I'm not already paying for. But I do appreciate it. First book took one. It did. It took 1.5 years. No kidding. Dang, I didn't know that. Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, I'm not going to change the music. I will say, I you know, this is just easy for me. It's what I got. It's what I got going on. A lot of cool shit. All right. So yeah, I'm not real sure if I'm going to go back to Twitch or not. I enjoyed Twitch. Don't get me wrong. I kind of brought that up a couple times in terms of this live stream. I think for what I want to do in the future, this is going to be good for for how I do it. Um, Kill Poop is mad, apparently. Um, yeah. Don't get mad. No reason to get mad. None. It's not that I'm not supporting young artists. It's not. I promise you. It's just the way things are today. And I would urge you as a young artist to find a way to get paid for your music. Don't give it away for free. If everyone else is getting money, you should too. Yeah. That's right, Jelly Duck. You and I on Metal for Breakfast. I do remember. Um, I enjoyed Twitch. I did. I really did. Good community there. I'll go back in the chat, Swag, and I'll go listen to it, and I'll definitely rate it. I will. You don't want to get paid because you don't wear a six-pointed star. I get it. Yeah, I've heard some talk, Andy, about Instagram doing some things for artists like that. I have heard that, so we'll see how it goes because they've not been very good for independent creators at all, um, in terms of finding ways to monetize and all that kind of stuff. So Gary Horrison, Swag. Um, yeah. How y'all doing? You drinking anything? I look racist? Do I? Let's keep it cool in the chat here, folks. All right. Um, you don't mean it in a bad way. All right. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I think Instagram does kind of push it where you need to have other things for people to get in there. So yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I got nothing against racist people. I really don't. So you're barking up the wrong tree here. Honestly, I mean, whatever you want to do, right? I think you're on the wrong stream here. Really. I'm enjoying your chat, and my beer's gone. Good stuff. Thanks again for that, Corey. Do appreciate it. All right. So yeah, there's quite the conversation going on in chat. So, yeah. I kind of want to just look at it and watch the chat, right? Let's all look. Let's all take a look. Yeah, it's good stuff. So, you guys in chat who are participating in just chatting, did you come here for any reason other than just chat or about your own stuff? Or are you here for the live stream? Just curious. I'd like to know. 'Cause it's kind of funny watching y'all just carry on. Honestly, no. Hmm. You guys have ever heard of Discord? You could probably go on Discord and have a conversation like this, you know. Just just saying. $30-year-olds. It is kind of fun to watch. What are you like 12? 10? First time you ever been online? Yeah. Yeah. I might go grab another beer and watch this unfold. It's fantastic. It is. Well, that was fun. I like how even the English is terrible. That's fantastic. I did. I did do Andy. I did do chat streams on Twitch. It was fun. Um, Fantastic. I don't really get some of the comments, so if I'm missing you and I'm not getting it, I'm either ignoring you or um, I don't really know what you're trying to say because you know, you're like 12. It's fantastic, really. Because the pagan in me is going to come out. And I'm thinking maybe tonight when I worship my gods, I can say a little something for you. Bring it all down. Think I'm kidding, right? Yeah. As you all start getting phone calls in the middle of the night. Oh no, how do you get my number? I'm just having fun with y'all. Yeah, I really am. I don't care what you're doing. I'm just kind of looking through here going, are you bored? You got nothing to do? So yeah. Wow. All right. I'm going to end it. We'll end it here. Hope everybody had fun. I kind of did. Don't know if I'm going to do this anymore. Um, Whatever. We'll see you later. Cheers.